Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of your Shoegaze Sundays weekly update. I'm your host Brenna and I'm really happy to have you here. If you're new to our program, please click that subscribe button as well as the bell so you're getting notifications of when we have new episodes. So this is episode 40 and I have decided to do another highlight show, if you will. In the past, I've done different things to kind of select a specific area of shoegaze and dream pop. I've done Chicago-based shoegaze bands. I've done a recent one I picked was like psychedelic shoegaze hybrids. So today, since we're all kind of feeling a lot of pressure and a lot of existential dread due to the pandemic, I went with some of my favorite music that really helps calm me down and mellow me out. I've selected to do a highlight show on the genre bedroom pop. So some of you may ask, what exactly is bedroom pop? Well, it is kind of a subset of dream pop, though with that tag pop, some of this does get a little more into contemporary pop realms. I've kind of picked bands that stay within the realm of what we cover on Shoegaze Sundays, but some of the hallmarks of that bedroom pop sound, many of these bands started very do-it-yourself at home. A lot of these artists were home recording, doing stuff on their iPhones. Some of the other hallmarks of this genre are they are very lo-fi and have contemplative lyrics. So some bands that have gotten bigger that kind of have this hallmark but don't necessarily maybe fit. Mac DeMarco kind of falls under this sound. Men I Trust falls under the sound. And there's actually a band that's been getting a lot of traction lately that I'm really in love with, but I'm not going to feature on this band, Yumi Zuma. So just a couple things that we're not going to look at here, but if you're taking notes, if you want to have a little more information or dig a little deeper when we're done, those are some things to look for, as well as the recommended tracks we'll have when this video is up and tagged. So the first track I have for you was prominently featured as I kind of dug in and read some articles and did my research because I really like the sound, but to be honest, I wasn't super familiar with exactly how to describe it or some of the other indicators of what makes something bedroom pop versus dream pop. So this artist was featured by a lot of different references. I'm speaking of Clairo. Clairo is a young woman who has been doing this DIY stuff for a while. And when she was interviewed, she kind of said that she does have a love-hate relationship with that label, bedroom pop. And now that she's gotten a little bigger, she's really happy to be in a fully equipped studio and working with other people instead of on her own. So she just had an album that dropped. It's called Immunity. So if you like what you hear, definitely check that out. I've selected the track Sofia from that album. So here is a sample from Clairio's track, Sofia.
You know that you and I shouldn't feel like.
So the next bedroom pop artist I have selected to share with you is a young lady who hails from Norway. This is the act Girl in Red. She is self-described as, I'm someone who makes songs, I am not a band. Her stuff is so dreamy and so gorgeous. I've definitely fallen in love with a lot of her music. I've selected to share with you the song We Fell in Love in October. So without further ado, here is Girl in Red.
That's why I love looking at the stars.
So the next band I've decided to share with you has honestly become one of my favorite artists. I absolutely discovered this band after getting into Men I Trust last year with their wonderful album Uncle Jazz and streaming services, and this was highly recommended for fans of Men I Trust. I am talking about the LA-based bedroom pop band, The Marias. The Marias are just wonderful. All of their tracks are just very laid back and gorgeous and very sexy too. I know we've discovered and talked about some of those. If you want to spend some time with a loved one, what's some good music? The Marias are a good place to start. So they have described themselves as uncomplicated lo-fi music. They started out being home recorded. Again, they've gotten a little bit bigger. We'll see if we have some more from them. The track I have decided to share with you is called I Don't Know You. Please enjoy one of my favorite songs from the Marias.
You to walk in my shoes. It's true, I've tried.
So I'm not quite sure if you could describe this next artist as being bedroom pop. He is, however, a one-man band, very, very DIY, and almost indescribable as far as, is he shoegaze, is he dream pop, is he R&B, is he soul? I don't really know exactly how I would describe Dev Hynes and his project Blood Orange, but I absolutely love everything he's done. So I've decided to feature this as a sort of classic track. He is a newer artist. He hasn't been around for a very long time, but I've selected a song from 2013. This is Chamakay. This song is just so dreamy and so lush. Dev's voice is like melted butter for your soul. It is so, so good. Hopefully you agree with me. Here is a sample from Blood Orange's track, Chamakay.
I'll leave you with your feelings. I'll leave you.
So that's it for this week's program. I hope we're all staying safe. I hope we're taking the best precautions we can. I know a lot of us still have to work and do what we have to do to provide for our families. Just make sure we are taking care of ourselves, taking care of our neighbors, our loved ones, especially those who are more susceptible to the virus and what's going on. So again, stay in each other's hearts and minds. Let's continue to shed a little love, music, life amongst all the gloom and doom. I hope you dig into some good music to set your heart and soul at ease. And Shoegaze on. We'll touch base with you next week. Bye.